SMS Pulse 95.
We want to hear from you. 4215, anytime.
And we're live through till 8 o'clock tonight. And obviously, Hass has already set the precursor. He said he's going to get properly controversial throughout this hour. You flagged it.
What I might say with because this series, the Netflix series they're going to talk about, has got a lot of people. You know, we Arabs, we're a bit sensitive, so we're like here and there, and a lot of people talk about it in a way, and the thing is, I don't believe anything can be sorted out with only Zen situations like that. You need to kind of break barriers, whether through art, music, or just not anger. Yeah, like just as a testament. Nothing works out just like that, in my opinion. That's my opinion. So that's why I said the opinions that are coming out is really interesting. But right now, tell me about Wally.
All right. He's Europe's most famous wandering walrus. Okay. He's now in Ireland. And
explain what a walrus anyway.
Okay, so a walrus is like a massive male seal. They have horns at the front.
Whoa.
Yeah. Oh, big news. I mean, a walrus is...
I'm Googling walrus.
I'm trying to think.
Walrus, that dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's huge, fam. I'm not fighting that dude.
Yeah, don't go near him.
No, that's
So if you've got a lovely sort of water boat, like a motorboat, that can seat, 6 and your speedboat kind of thing, and you rock up to your boat and you've got Wally the wandering walrus sitting on it who takes up most of the boat.
I'll be like, yo, let's listen to some hip hop and ride.
Yeah, we'll go. You have it, Wally. We'll be over by the beach if you need us.
You know what they call it in Arabic? I'm not sure if it makes sense, but they call it the horse of the sea.
Oh, that would make sense though.
Okay.
Because they're huge.
So that's in Arabic. Okay, makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So this particular one, and he's been called Wally, sweet as. He's an Arctic animal, but he's been on a journey, thousands of miles.
Though?
Well, look, animals like that, you don't want to go up and ask him if he wants a bit of your sandwich, but yeah, he's wonderful. He's done thousands of miles. He's stopped off in the UK, he's been to France, and then he went off to Spain, but he's ended up on the coast of Ireland. Oh man,
I'm watching the picture right now. This is not real.
He's sitting
on
a boat.
Some sort of animation movie or something.
In West Cork, yeah, and he's hanging off the edge. Now, the reason he's hanging off the edge and doing this is because they need a place to lie.
Okay.
These walruses. They're like San Francisco has a load of them on the pier. There are certain places in the world where you go and they swim in the sea, but they need somewhere to come up. They need air, so they live between the two worlds.
This is crazy. There's a video of somebody's boat got stolen by this creature, and they're taking a picture. This is incredible tourism. Like wow,
they're like, wow, there's a walrus on the boat.
How do you take him off right now?
No, you can't. No.
Like what? He'll jump off whenever.
Well, he'll want to swim, but you can't go up there and go, "Hey, Wally, do one," because he will turn around and go, "You want to discuss this?"
I'm doing all right. Oh,
so the boat's normally used for foraging for rock staff and botanical staff, but right now it's got a massive large sea walrus on it. He's about 4 years old, this guy. He's already sunk one small boat and damaged several others to visit Cork. But all he's doing, Hass, is looking for a pontoon or something to lie on. That's what he wants. He doesn't really want to be on a motorboat. He wants somewhere to lie, and there isn't one. So now there's an appeal been launched for a pontoon or another floating platform for Wally and his kind to be able to haul themselves onto, so he can effectively sort of lie there and not be disturbed and not cause damage to people's boats, which he is doing.
Yeah, man.
There's nothing more to it than that.
They're saying that like seals and sea lions, they're like semi-aquatic.
Yeah.
Which means they must come up on land or on floating object to rest.
Yeah.
Which is interesting.
And they need to. And they
I
need
know
to
that
just,
dude.
You know,
oh my God, that is massive. How did he get up the boat? That's what I'm figuring out. How did he get up the boat without sinking it? Like without flipping it?
Well, he's already broken 2. That was his 3rd attempt. He found this one and he managed to get. But they are quite funny when they launch themselves.
Yeah.
Because they come out of the water at quite a lick, and then they do launch themselves onto a platform, and it's like this big blubber thing. Amazing.
Yeah, the group who's taking care of this has asked people not to come closer than 100 meters to Wally, and for boat owners not to approach him in the water. Do not approach him in the water.
No,
it is a public service announcement. Yes, that's wow. Just massive. What?
It's nice, isn't he?
It's crazy though, stories like that, man. Telling you about. I just imagine when Wally would listen to hip hop or some No Mercy. I don't know. He looks like a hip hop guy. Yeah,
He does look like a hip hop
He's like
guy.
Biggie Smalls in the building. We're gonna be right back. No Mercy. Where do you go? Keep it locked. Pulse 95 Radio.
Yalla Home
With Ellis Schofield.
and Big House.
A little cheeky bit of Take That as we drive you through your evening up until 8 o'clock tonight. Nice having you live with us across the country. Okay, we're going to talk TV. Everyone obviously is kind of, we've all got the Netflix button. We are all doing Netflix and chill, especially in this region. Two things happened today, which is quite interesting. Hass comes along with something he's passionate about TV-wise, Arabic, and I came along with something. And this doesn't happen that much, in fairness. It's not like every day we rock up and go, let's talk about this on Netflix. But it's interesting that we both did. And I've got a series and you've got a series. So let's talk about yours first, because yours is quite interesting. Finally, some Arabic TV.
Yeah, look, it's something that's been happening right here in the region. So the series we're talking about is called AlRawabi School for Girls. Really, really cool. Shout out to Netflix, Mina, for like pushing that.
Yeah.
And it's a prestigious, obviously, school for girls. It's the storyline. It's actually talking about bullying. Okay, so the bullied outcast of prestigious AlRawabi School for Girls plot a series of risky takedowns to get back at their tormentors.
Right.
Now, when you go deep into it, I
Now.
think it's like 6 episodes. I've watched 3. I can't wait to go back home to watch the other 3. It was just released a couple of days ago. The way it's written,
Right.
the way it's directed, the way they discussing things related to us as from the Arab region. Really interesting. At the end of the day, it's a girls' school.
Yeah.
So they're talking about, and I think they're talking about something that all girls, no matter what religion or what country you're in, go through, see the bullying. She likes a guy. She's doing well in school. She has
Relatable
a
stuff.
cool friend, a bad friend, a bully friend, all that stuff.
Got
And
it.
there's a good teacher, there's a bad teacher, there's all that stuff. You know,
Yeah.
it's just. For me, the reason why I'm bigging it up is because we haven't really seen that before,
Right.
specifically on TV. And what I'm about to say is crazy, because I believe the distance or the gap between Arab TV commercially and the streets is so big. That's the problem in Arabia, in the Arab region. The distance is like it's like we.
What, the real,
it's
you
not,
mean?
It's not realistic.
Okay.
It's not reflective of what the streets are.
Right.
And this is where the problem. That's why platforms like Netflix are important.
Yeah.
Because they reflect that. I'm talking about commercial TV, very, very old school like that. It doesn't really reflect what's going on in the street in the Arab region.
And I've seen some of that Arabic TV.
Yeah. I mean,
and it's very dramatic, isn't it?
Cool, And
Yeah.
this one, when you see it, the way it's shot, like if you put mute, you go like, wow, the way it's shot is incredible. If you don't understand, there's subtitles in English. It is written in Arabic, of course. Written by Tima Shumali and Shireen Kamal. Tima is a friend of mine, and she is just. Wow, the way she pushed it, and she keep pushing this
I love
narrative.
that she's a friend of yours. It's incredible.
No, yeah, it was just something that she's been working on for a while. And before we go into your series, I love the fact that this, the AlRawabi School for Girls, has also pushed local regional talents.
Right.
Musically, soundtrack is so good. It's not your typical soundtrack. There's Arabic rap in there. There is alternative Arabic music. The dialogue is in Arabic and English a little bit, like how people talk,
Which is what happens. You guys flick in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just think that because it discusses some stuff, like there's a girl who's hijabi, and maybe she removes the hijab for a little bit and wears it again, not to spoil the plot of the whole thing. And there's, it's a little bit out there. Oh, why are girls are doing this, and why are guys talking to girls? There's still that thinking and narrative, and in order for us to break that stereotypical, very, very old school thinking, we need, I believe. Shows like this. So it's called AlRawabi School for Girls. It has subtitles in English, so you have no excuse not to watch it.
No.
Now, it's not going to be the same experience, with all due respect. You got to feel the energy and the vibe, but you'll understand what the story is.
But emotions still come
talking
through.
about. Yeah.
Even if someone's speaking Arabic, the passion is still there.
Yeah.
I actually like it more with the subtitles than dubbing, because I think sometimes you
Oh, yeah,
feel
for sure.
removed
Subtitles is
with the
definitely better than dubbing.
Yeah, I'd rather have the passion in Arabic and the emotions showed true, and the actors doing their thing, and then subtitles. I
Facts.
would every time.
Yeah. 100%. What about the kill?
So it's not called the kill.
What is it called?
Killing Eve.
Killing Eve. Oh my God. Okay.
Yeah.
Tell me.
So this has been something that has been winning awards. Phoebe Wallabridge is the name of the head writer. Love the fact that it's female. And she wrote it, and then she's the head writer now of a team. The first series landed 3 years ago. So I think it was 2018. I was like, no. Because everyone kept saying, oh, it's so good. And that actually just drove me crazy. So I didn't do it.
What's the series about?
Well, I didn't realise that it was a spy thriller and a drama.
Okay.
And it's got Sandra Owen. And Sandra Owen, I'm just thinking what she's famous for. It's not ER. She was famous for being in...
Sandra Owen.
Yeah. You will absolutely know her when you see her. But then it's got Fiona Shaw in it, very famous British actress who, again, you'd recognise. But Jodie Comer. She is a
Jodie
newbie.
Comer.
Yeah.
Sandra Oh, I know Sandra Oh.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
You do. You'll know her.
I think she was in Grey's Anatomy.
That's
She's
one.
Canadian
I knew
American.
it was something with a doctor. Yeah, Grey's Anatomy. She was.
Yeah.
She's very, very good. So anyway, the series actually follows Sandra Oh as Eve, and she's a British intelligence investigator. Okay. And I didn't know that. And had I known that, I'd actually probably have quite liked it. Right up my street. But there's a level of humour to the whole thing. The British humour is very, very funny. They've really nailed it.
Okay.
But also, I mean, it's quite...
Is it on Netflix or BBC?
Actually, I got it on OSN.
Okay, OSN. So yeah,
it came
they
to
say
me
here
through
network is
OSN.
BBC America. So
Right.
probably it's on OSN.
It's on OSN.
Yeah, cool.
And just the most amazing thing, I'm gripped. We started watching it yesterday, and we are already nearly the way through series 1. We can't put it down. And had I known that, because I've been watching everyone get awards for this program and not actually taking any notice of it. And it's just brilliant.
Sometimes it's like that. You connect with something, you fall in love with it. Like, you know, for the Killing Eve, you connected with it. For me, the AlRawabi, School for Girls, I think it was just also amazing to see sisters really blossoming. It's incredible to see local talent on the music. It was all us. There was no foreign intervention in this one. There was no someone from America or Europe, someone shooting this or writing this and I'm saying this because it has been our problem. No one knows our struggle but us. No one knows the things that we deal with but us. And for a long time, Anna, the narrative has always been told for us. And that's not a bad or a good thing. It's just not real. When someone comes in and tells our story,
but
that's
then
not
you
us,
must have Arabic, for your traditional Arabic television.
Yeah.
That must be written by
I'm talking
Arabic
about
writers.
Yeah. But I'm talking about stuff like modern like that. It just looks so cool. The way it's shot.
But it has to be done by Arabic writers. It has to be, because I don't know. I know. We don't know.
But usually for the longest time, it was always like, just put it in the West, or let's talk about something with the West, or like westernize it. This is not westernizing it.
No.
This is talking about what's happening in Jordan in a school that is all girls. And the story talks about how a lady or girl got bullied and how she's trying to get back on her feet. Now I don't know the full story, because I know there's a dark turn at the end. That's what my friend told me. But she's like, I'm not going to spoil it with you. But let's see. You see the whole serious thing about 13 Reasons Why and all the series that are coming up and making it big. They're talking about something that Arab ladies or Arab girls, schoolgirls face.
Yeah, welcome.
And it's really cool. Yeah, of course. It's really incredible.
Lovely.
So watch it if you can, and watch also Killing Eve on OSN. We're going to be right back after these business headlines.
If you liked this episode of Yalla Home, drop a like and subscribe.
95.
Be sure to follow us on Instagram for all our daily updates and top stories.